Hi guys, it's your boy M.K.S here, back in another video. Hope you enjoy it. And as ever, I'd love to hear your feedback. I checked back and I made these videos. It doesn't feel like that long ago, but it was apparently a couple of years ago that I made some of these videos. So anyway, I thought I'd do a part 4 because unfortunately I'm 40 now. So I thought I'd expand my list from 30 to 40, perhaps sometimes. I don't know if I'll do that for each video, but for each topic, but as if 30 wasn't challenging enough. But anyway, I hope you enjoy it, especially Celtic fans or fans of football generally. And as ever, I'd love to hear what you think about my quirky ideas, and hopefully you won't be too harsh or critical, but I'd love to have constructive, quick feedback, and hopefully some positive comments too. Anyway, so here are some of the groups or individuals who I think, especially groups who I think should support Celtic, in my opinion, and I hope to talk about some of the reasons why I think they should do so. So here goes. So number 31, I'm not sure if I included some of these groups before, but I think Gypsies or travellers should support Celtic because of Celtic's roots. I think it has a lot in common. A lot of Gypsies are of Irish descent as well, which Celtic has Irish roots. And as Celtic was originally founded by an Irish guy, and it was for the Irish immigrants who travelled from Ireland to Scotland. So it's kind of a travel community. 32, on that note, I also think migrants and possibly people of colour should support Celtic as well, because as an anti-imperial thing, I often mention this, but I think Rangers do have, not all their fans are, but I think a lot of their fans are quite racist, and they sing like Rule Britannia, and so yeah, I think anti-imperialists, which I hope to come to perhaps, I probably did cover those a while back, but just to repeat some of those ideas, I think should support Celtic. Number 33, yeah, as I say, anyone from an immigrant background, in my opinion. And also, I think it'd be great if Celts were to unite Celts to be united for Celtic F.A.I, like people from the 8 Celtic countries or nations. I think should support Celtic, in my opinion. I don't know what population that would be in total, but it probably won't be hugely high. But I think Ireland has 3 or 4 million, I think, or 5 million or something like that. And Scotland, I think a lot of Scotland has Celtic roots, and also Wales. I don't know the other 5 or so, but yeah, I think it'd be great to see like maybe even Gaelics as well supporting. Obviously, whoever wants to support Celtic, but I think given the roots, I think these groups should support them, as I say, Gypsies and people of colour and immigrants and or migrants, and also including for what Celtic did for migrants during the migrant crisis a while back, like how they said migrants and refugees welcome and things like that. Where I think Rangers would probably be generally the opposite, generally speaking, and probably anti-immigration. So I think people of colour should support, as well as those Irish roots, and as I say, Celts as well, and Gaelics. Number 34, I hope to spread the Celtic all around the world, and like especially people from Asia, which is the most populated country. I suppose from a bias point of view, in favour of the club, because I think it'd be good to have that many fans around the world. Number 35, hopefully by having more fans around the world, it would encourage more investors and sponsors to invest in the club and sponsor the club respectively, and that will put more money into the club, which means they could do more to buy better players, invest in the youth, and also do a lot for charity, which the club does in the foundation, which hopefully will go back to benefiting parts of Africa and Asia and places like that, and hopefully that will be a mutual benefit. Those countries will benefit, and Celtic itself will benefit with its reputation. Number 36, what I call the 6, I would love for them to invest to support Celtic, like Indigenous people or people of colour around the world, but especially from Africa, Australasia, like Aboriginals and people like that, and Native Americans, people from across the Americas, Indigenous people from across the Americas, Asia, but also people from Latin America as well, and the Americas generally, and Ireland especially, as I say. But yeah, I think it'd be great to have fans all around the world. Number 37, hopefully people will talk about Celtic's values and facts and figures about Celtic around the world, so hopefully more people find out about the club and come to love the club as well. Number 38, maybe charities and N.G.O.s, because of what the foundation does, like different foundations as well around the world could work with the foundation, with Celtic's foundation, to make the world a better place. Number 39, I hope to encourage my fellow mixed race people and people with things in common with me, possibly even people with learning disabilities, to support Celtic. Although one of the players for Rangers, which is our main rival club, of course, is patron of the Dyslexia Foundation. I think it's a Dyslexia Foundation organisation in Scotland, and I think it's organisation, sorry. But I thought it'd be interesting if we could have like a charity match in the future with like Steve Naismith, who's a player with this, who has dyslexia. I think he's still playing for another club in England at the moment, but he is a former Rangers player. But I think it'd be interesting, like if he was the captain of one team and I was captain of the other, and like we showed that we can put our rivalry aside and do some fundraising for charity. As a side note, and number 40, again, I hope for as many people around the world, millions, if not billions, to support Celtic and like to increase the fan base all around the world. But again, I think especially groups like Gypsies, Travellers, Migrants, People of Colour, anti-imperialists, and Celts themselves around the world from the 8 Celtic nations or countries or whatever term you prefer, and should support Celtic. And I am out. Peace and love.